Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Episode 355 of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's drowning with me tonight?
Hey everybody, it's Kenneth Sanity, and this is a story about that weird town. Hallways got a flip turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how Murphy P got stuck in a fog with no air.
That was great.
And I am ex-correctional officer, literally Joe Butler, and if I had a nickel for every time I forgot I accidentally killed my family member, fuck, these are really starting to pile up, you guys. Please help.
Wait, is that what happened? Huh.
God damn it.
Not the ending I got. All right.
Hi, it's Chelsea, aka Tyrant Cheeks. I don't have anything clever.
That's fine. You came. That's what matters.
And I'm Kyle, and look, man, I came here through hell and high water because you called me. Now cut the bullshit, because I don't have time for this.
Who said that?
That's him talking to the DJ, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
This game is forgettable. So that is fair. So we are here to talk about Silent Hill Downpour, developed by Vetra Games, published by Konami, and came out in 2012.
2012?
Yeah, what?
What I said? Oops, 2012.
There you go.
I would say I'm high like Joe, but I'm not, so I don't have an excuse. Nor drunk. I'm not drinking anything. Tired. So we start these off with our memories. I had never played this game. I owned it, apparently, for 360. And my copy doesn't work. But yeah, I had no history with this game. I never played it before. I've just been sitting on it, waiting to do it for this episode someday. We finally get to do our downcoming. We did the home one last time, and now we finally get the down part of coming. So there we go.
Welcome to Downcoming.
I love that joke was from you just saying it by accident, and I just never stopped.
No, I said that on purpose.
Oh, I thought it was on accident.
No, I fucking hate this game. Sorry, Kyle.
Joe, what's your history with the game?
Well, this came out back when me and my sister were on our really big Silent Hill high. So I don't remember if you guys remember, which little backstory as well. This is when Konami tried to have their big peak. Hey guys, look, Silent Hill's back. And they announced the sequel movie, and they announced the HD collection, and they announced this. And I think that's where one of the issues stems from that, because Konami did not give a shit about this game. And I played this 3 times, which is 2 times too many. So I refused to play it a 4th time.
You played it 3 times. That's more than enough for anyone. And Ken.
Oh, my history with this game is strong and long. I bought this game the first day it came out, and I've been playing it on and off ever since. I've probably gone through the whole thing, like, I don't know, multiple times.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a game.
That is true. And Chelsea.
I played this when it came out, but I only got to the radio station, and then I don't know, I lost interest. To me, it didn't feel like Silent Hill. It felt like the Great Value Silent Hill.
Well,
true.
Yeah.
And Kyle.
This period of time when this game came out, I was about, I think, 2012. I was 22, so I was a pretty decently big fan of Silent Hill, but I was in a bit of an odd place with Silent Hill where I wasn't sure I was quite comfortable with a lot of the modern games of that era of like the Silent Hill series. Like, I know this was very much into the post-Team Silent era, but even then, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of Silent Hill 4. Like, that game really grew on me as I got older, but when I was younger, it's like, I don't know if I like this. And a lot of the post-Silent Hill stuff, I was like, ugh, like, just, I don't know, I just feel so, like, I don't know how I don't know how to express this. Like, it just, like, there's ideas in these games that I like, but I'm not sure if I actually enjoy this. When I finally got to play this game, when it, like, pretty much came out, and, like, I was like, okay, so this is another new Silent Hill game. This is, not, of course, developed by Konami, because this was also in a pretty dark period of Konami, where a lot of the magic was really starting to die out of Konami, and just a lot of shit was pulled out about them. And sorry, I call it shit, but I don't mean like shit as in like I'm standing up for Konami. It's just a lot of like stuff, a lot of toxic history, and a lot of just all sorts of things like that were starting to be revealed about Konami, and a lot of the magic for a lot of people just started to die off. So this was already in kind of a grim period of Konami history, and I played this, and at first I was like, yeah, this is like okay. Once again, it has ideas that I like, but I don't know if I like the whole thing. But the weird thing was, this game really started to grow on me, and the more in my 20s I thought about it, and the more I looked at the game overall, the characters and the music and the graphics are probably the weakest part of this game. But the characters, the writing, the music, the plot, the monsters, just, I don't know, like, what makes a Silent Hill game a Silent Hill game? I don't know. There was something about this game that actually started to sort of warm my heart. Something about this game was really winning me over throughout my later years. And yeah, I pretty much discovered this game as it came out. That's pretty much my history with this game.
Okay. And to be fair, to bounce off someone's earlier comment, this is like Temu Silent Hill.
Yes, that's how I feel.
What Chelsea just said, like, this is great value, the Walmart brand.
It's missing something. I mean,
yes.
you brought up the enemy. The enemy designs are not great because, like, one thing about Silent Hill that we all love is the enemies make sense to the character that's in Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
There's none of that here.
Sorry, I just want to quickly comment and say that I totally understand where a lot of y'all are coming from, especially on the whole thing of, like, calling it great value in Temu Silent Hill. I actually really disagree with you guys. Sorry, no offense. I don't mean to be the outlier here,
we can debate on here.
Yeah.
I disagree. Full offense.
Please.
No, but yeah, sorry, that's just.
And do you like this game? With you playing as many times you have.
Why are you surprised? I've talked about how excited I am for this episode.
Mm.
I love this fucking game.
Yeah.
We thought it was because you hated it.
No.
Same.
This game isn't as bad as I will admit. This game is not as bad as people give it. I've played way shittier horror games.
Oh, same here. Yeah, I've played way.
This is better than Homecoming, I think, because this game is easier and I didn't get as mad.
This game has issues of Americanism.
Yeah.
The game was even made in America. Well, yes.
I was just gonna say, like,
No,
I'm pretty sure Vatra was not an American studio.
They're not. They're
Let's
in
talk about Vatra.
What are they then?
Yeah, please.
So Vatra, we got to go back to Kuju Entertainment. Kuju Entertainment was a subsidiary British game developer that was purchased by Eidos way back in the day. And they were responsible for games like Art Academy on the DS or Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's Quest.
Mm-hmm.
They did a bunch of stuff, and then they started looking for other studios. Vatra was in the Czech Republic, and when a bunch of developers from 2K Czech were leaving the company, they were like, oh, swoop in, let's make a new studio. So they made Vatra Games, and they released this as their first game. And 4 months later, Kuju terminated the contract with the games, and in September of 2012, Vatra was declared bankrupt. Good job, guys.
God damn it.
I mean, I also have played worse horror games, but I think it's partly when you put on the title of Silent Hill, you have a giant mountain to climb, and...
Yeah, you say that, but I don't know. Like, I feel like the older I get as a hardcore fan of Silent Hill, I feel like the purists really ruined the series. I like, I'm not saying that you can just do anything with Silent Hill, but, like, I feel like the more people try to demand that it be literally like the exact same thing as Silent Hill 1 or 2 or 3, like, I don't know, the more it just becomes bland and samey and predictable. Like,
well, see, that's the issue with this, is that it still tries to be Silent Hill. Everything always tries to be Silent Hill 2. That's my issue with this.
Honestly, that's actually why I like this game. I didn't feel that way at all. Like, I didn't feel like this game wasn't Silent Hill 2. Like, this felt like the first game in the Silent Hill series, like, in a long time, where it's like, oh, cool, it's not another James Sunderland. Like, oh, we're not going to do sexy nurse fights, and oh, I killed my wife, but I'm an attractive white guy. Like, this actually feels like it's actually trying to do something interesting and different.
But hold on. Murphy Pendleton is an attractive white guy. You can't steal that from me.
Oh, he's way dirtier than James.
Yeah, but even in that, like, I'm gonna deny that. Like, no, Murphy's also attractive. Like, the Silent Hill series has a long-running history of just, like, look at all these attractive white people, and the one Japanese character now, because Silent Hill F, which, hey, awesome, diversity, fuck yeah, I love to see it.
Short Message, too. Short Message was still.
Yeah, it's a heavy woman.
Right, short
not a white woman, yeah.
What are they in Short Message? Are they, like, Eastern European?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Good news, you can hear us talk about it.
Well, I forget, so.
I do too. I have no memory
for that episode.
I forgot to.
No memory of the things I create. why I create them, and at least they exist forever.
No, of course.
So I forgot to write a summary for this. Do you want me to just wing it, Mike?
I want Hi Joe to ring it, yes. To wing
Okay.
it. I cannot talk tonight.
I probably should have typed it while we're talking. We still have memories. People keep about memories. I'll type it real quick.
Oh, we already got memories, but I will say a couple things while you're doing that. I mean,
Okay.
like, this game, so I complained a bit when I started playing this game, and part of my opinion with this game is not the game's fault, it's everything else's fault surrounding the game. One, I downloaded this on the 360 emulator, and then the game crashed, and I'm like, all right, fine, emulation, I'll give it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to play my real copy. So I dig out my real copy, I put it in my 360, I update it, and for some reason, the game might have been dirty, I just said fuck it and moved on and went to the PS3 emulation. But when you go to the first door you're supposed to open, the A button never popped up to open the door.
Oh.
So I restarted the game, and it still did the same thing. So either my disc was dirty or my disc is scratched and doesn't work. So either way, I was irritated. Then I finally got it to work on PS3 emulation, which I had to go through a YouTube guide and figure out how to make it work, because that is not as simple as others.
PS3 and 360 emulation is still in a very complicated state where
It is.
like a lot of your earlier consoles, your PlayStations, your N64. I say N64,
easy.
but
It's easy now.
like even those like consoles, the Dreamcast and Saturn, like they're now a lot more easier to understand. But like 360 and PS3 emulation, that's still like a tough like nut to crack.
No, and that didn't bother me. I will never complain when emulation is hard to do. I will complain when my real physical disc won't work. Then I will complain.
Yeah. Honestly, I also want to establish that, like, I may come off like the defender of this game. I know Kenneth has already said his, like, a few of his, like, opinions, but just, like, as much as I defend this game, like, I don't think this game's a masterpiece. I think it's extremely flawed, but I think, there's more to the sum of its parts. I think for all of the issues this game has on technical levels and certain other, specific parts and points of this game, I think there's still something really impressive about it, especially as a Silent Hill game. But, I think we'll get it more into that.
I have bad opinions and I have good opinions for this game. There's a part that is fantastic, and I'll get there.
Oh, yeah.
But I also want to bring up Chelsea, because you didn't get to play this. You just watched a YouTube of it.
Right, yeah.
Was it your boyfriend's row?
No, actually, they've never played this. They've never played Downpour. I don't know. They never got to it. They tried Homecoming, and then I tried to warn them. I'm like, "Are you I hope you're not playing the PC version." And they're like, "We are," and I'm like, "Oh." So they couldn't get through Homecoming, and then they were going to do Downpour after, and then they never got to it.
I think that's because this game has such a bad rap.
Yeah.
So once I got past all the stupid issues with the game, of me trying to run the game, which is not the game's fault, I didn't hate it. My only issue with it, and this is a me issue again, 3 times in this game, they go, "Hey, remember all those med kits you collected?" They rip them out of my jacket and threw them down in the waterfall. I'm like, what? And that makes me angry. Yes, I know a survival horror game. Yes, I know the purpose of it. But that is something that I am a hoarder in video games, and I like to be a hoarder. So when you take away my hoardingness, I am unhappy.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
Well, it's even weirder because I know some of the stuff that we missed talking about. There's side quests you can do to get stuff, but you drop them in those segments. So there's like a whole section where you can get a golden gun. I talked about it earlier. It's actually completely a side quest. And there's another one where you do it for like an old homeless man, and you get a whole different outfit, but you lose both of those when you go to the prison. So there's no point even doing them.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's a very simple complaint or that is one of my big complaints is how often it did that, because I was hoarding med kits. I was going out of my way to find med kits because I'm playing a horror game, and that's how I play horror games, and I'm going out of my way and finding bullets. Like, I didn't do any of the side quests. Like, I just would, if the guide said, "Hey, there's a med kit over here," I'd go grab the med kit. So I'm like, I'm going to be, prepared. And you can only carry 2 weapons. If you have 2 guns, bitch, you can't hold a melee weapon.
All right, I got that summary.
Joe.
All right. During a transportation to another prison, Murphy Pendleton's bus crashes in one of the worst fake Midwestern towns, Silent Hill. Now he must come to terms to the things he's done and maybe help someone else do the same. Will Murph power through the reign of his despair, or will he succumb to the downpour?
Ooh.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And this This makes it officially. I have put every single goddamn title in Mike's Spooktober.
Yay!
The first couple, but yeah, everything you bet on, yes.
Oh yeah,
Just the first
everything I've
two,
been on. Everything
which
I've been on.
weren't really horror games. Chaos Legion and Shadow Hearts Covenant are loosely horror games.
I heard Shadow Hearts is actually terrifying. Is that right?
Not really. It's got some good horror elements to it, but I wouldn't say it's terrifying. So, Chelsea, as someone who never played this before or had any... Wait, no, did you play this game before this episode, right? Sorry, did I misquote you?
I played this when it came out,
Okay.
but I didn't beat it. I got to the radio station and then I just stopped.
All right. Did anything... You remember what made you stop?
Yeah, because I just feel like it felt off. Didn't keep me like drawn in like the other games did. And it's another thing, like I don't know why, but I really struggle with games from this generation.
That's the girl that can beat Resident Evil 1 probably with her eyes closed.
Yeah,
But
like
that's not
tank
this
controls.
generation.
Yeah, tank controls, no problem. Like PS3 gen games, like no, they're hard.
Well, they're hard. The PS3 controller sucks dick.
Yeah, it
Things
does.
like Hollow.
Yeah.
Mine broke. So I was using a fake 360 controller.
I've funny you should say that, especially about PS3 controllers. I've gone through like 6 different PS3 controllers. Like Jesus Christ, that thing was.
God damn.
That's a lot.
Fuck.
Mine was a fake PS3 controller that I bought for USB, but my original PS3 controller still works. So that came with the PS3 I bought from a guy on a skateboard with a trash bag when he gave it to me.
Wow, holy shit.
There's more.
Yeah,
to
that
the
was
story.
100% stolen.
It wasn't. I actually bought it from my son's uncle.
Okay.
He was gonna go sell it to a pawn store, and he had it in the trash bag for some reason. And he was on a skateboard that day, and then I met him somewhere. He gave
Your
it to me.
soncle?
My son's uncle. I hit
Your
buttons.
Soncle?
Soncle. Sure.
Stunkle. I like it.
Simple.
So before we get too much further in here, I want to talk about how horrible a name Murphy Pendleton is.
I
Yeah, it is.
Probably not for everything that I like about this game. I hate his name. Like, because they both sound like last names, and I fucking hate when writers do that. Like, I hate like when people have that name thing. Like they have a name that's like it sounds like they're both last names. Like, oh my god, pick an actual name and like pick a first name. Jesus Christ, Murphy. What the fuck kind of first name is
Murph. You call him Murph.
Murph?
That's
Oh.
the sound I make when I make a mistake. Oh, Murph.
I have a funny question. I have a funny question as well, which proves this game's actually incomplete as much as other stuff in this game. Has anyone fucking played Book of Memories?
Yes.
I have not.
For
No.
10 minutes, yes.
Okay, so was the postman supposed to be like the new Silent Hill mascot returning character? Because I swear he's also in fucking Book of Memories. And
I
that was
believe he's supposed to be in Book of Memories, but I don't know if he's like the returning mascot. Like Book of Memories has a whole bunch of like mixed shit in Silent Hill. Like it's supposed to have all sorts of Silent Hill like references and like fan service and stuff.
I swear he's in something else, and I'm like, wait, he's also in this, but I can't remember. I'm gonna just Google it real quick.
Yeah, you probably should if that's like bugging you that much. Like, yeah, like because like I have not played Book of Memories because I just wasn't interested in what it was trying to be. But like, and I also never really got on with the Vita because of like a bunch of dumb decisions by Sony. But like, I don't know. Like I heard that like, and plus I've researched that like Book of Memories has like all sorts of like Silent Hill like fan service, like all sorts of like references and you know all this stuff.
Oh, that explains it.
Howard Blackwood was in Book of Memories.
Yeah, he's also in the shitty comics.
Yep.
Yeah, the Silent Hill comics suck. It's really sad.
They're pretty bad, but that's because I don't think they had anything to do with like Team Silent whatsoever. So they're just like written.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, they're like all these like dumb like edgelord crap and just the same tragic story thing where it's like, oh my god, you guys do something interesting.
They did do something interesting. There's an entire side plot to this game and story.
Okay.
In the comic?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Wow.
There's an entire comic about Anne's side of Silent Hill.
Right,
Like, what's
okay.
going on?
Oddly enough, for what I just said, like that actually sounds interesting. Like, oh, they actually finally did do something interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to be DLC, but got canceled probably because
Yeah.
it sucked. And
Yeah.
but like,
And it's not like Vatra was some major studio. Like they.
yeah.
Mm.
I love this game, but Metacritic has this sitting at a 64.
Yeah.
User score is 6.8, honestly higher than I expected.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of people really did not like this game when it came out.
And it's find it kind of sad because it's just like I get where a lot of people are coming from, but at the same time, like honestly, this game did so many things differently as a Silent Hill game that I found to be like really refreshing and just like, oh, finally, this isn't trying to be Silent Hill 2 again, or this isn't, just Jacob's Ladder, but as a Silent Hill game. Like it actually, once again, like it sounds like it's actually trying to do interesting, unique things and like. I mean, and I know this game especially is kind of like weird because like not only is this not a Team Silent game, but like even like Akira Yamaoka isn't even involved, and it's like okay, so now we even have like a whole new composer, Daniel Litt. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. I've never known how to pronounce it, but it's him doing the composing for this game. Like, and honestly, like, I actually really love Daniel Litt's score for this game. I think it's fantastic, and it's creepy when it needs to be, and it's beautiful when it also needs to be. Rest in peace, Daniel Litt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, I was like, okay, this game's really swinging for the fences. It's taking on so many new things, and I don't know. Like I said, this game, I think it's it's more than the sum of its parts. I think it's honestly really trying to do so many things differently, and I can't help but kind of respect the hell out of it.
So, you didn't really talk about it, but Daniel Licht's work, I think, is what makes this game really interesting because he has done a lot of work in horror.
Oh, yeah.
He did the score for Hellraiser Bloodline, which is Hellraiser 5, or no, 4. Hellraiser 4.
Yeah, Hellraiser 4 is underrated. I love Hellraiser 4. Actually,
no spoilers.
Yeah, Daniel Litt actually composed for one of my favorite horror movies. This movie's very underrated. I
swear, if you say Soul Survivor, I'm unplugging the microphone.
No, it's not that. But what I was gonna say was, this movie I always find it to be super underrated. A lot of people don't really know about it. It's a really fun little flick. It's from the mid-90s. It's a werewolf movie called Bad Moon, and Daniel Litt's score for the movie is really beautiful. Like, surprisingly, like, it can be at times a pretty graphic movie. Like, there's some pretty brutal deaths, but like the score really has this like family movie kind of a score. Like a lot of the music's like very emotional and just kind of like the movie takes place in the forests of British Columbia, and it's about this like family, this mom, her kid, and like the family dog, and like yeah, like the score for it is beautiful. In fact, folks, if you're listening to this podcast, whenever you're done with this, go up on YouTube and just punch in Bad Moon 1996 like musical score, and yeah, like there's some really beautiful music in that movie.
Oh, we end up on that.
Yeah. Daniel Litt, I think really he was so underrated in his lifetime, and I really, really liked what he did for Silent Hill.
Oh, you mean the musician for this?
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel Litt. Yeah.
So, I'm notorious. I don't listen to music in games.
Well,
I listened to the music in this game. I played this entire game with sound on, except for like a part where I kept dying, where I didn't want to hear anything anymore.
I'm shocked.
Me too. The sound is good.
Yeah.
The sound, the music.
Yeah.
They're good in this game.
Like I said, like I know this game has so many different things about it where it's just like, yeah, this is a Silent Hill game without Akira Yamaoka, and that's like, oh fuck. But like, I think the person who they got for this game, like, you can't, like Akira Yamaoka doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay, let's see who else we can find. And Daniel Litt really, honestly, did a pretty fucking good job. Hell, I don't even like the band Korn, but I liked the songs they did for this game. I was pretty impressed. Like, shit, okay, man, this is really awakening some stuff in me.
Forgot Korn was even in this until I watched a YouTube video before we talked about this podcast.
I also refuse to believe that Korn is in this, mainly because I don't know why they put it. I don't know why they put it in a Silent Hill game, because Akira Yamaoka is always right goddamn there. But also, I have a soft spot for all the entire Silent Hill soundtrack. Well,
that's not the point. It's not this that he was always right goddamn. Like, he literally did not compose for this game. I'm pretty sure he actually turned it down.
He probably did.
I remember being pissed off when they announced that Korn was going to be in this. I was mad.
I kind of was too, because like I thought it would just be generic heavy metal bullshit, and like, nah, man, I gotta say this. It's honestly, it's nice to be wrong sometimes. Like, it's really like, wow, I thought this would be this way and it would fucking suck, but no, this is actually pretty good.
I don't remember even hearing the Korn song, but I like just the sound effects and everything. This game is creepy as fuck.
I love the game is creepy.
We'll say that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say one more thing about Daniel Licht real quick.
Sure, please.
Most of our listeners will probably know Daniel Licht as the person who did the score for the series Dexter,
Oh,
as well as the music for Dishonored, Dishonored 2, and Dishonored Death of the Outsider.
Yep.
Mhm.
I believe that was his final piece of music composed, like before he passed away. That was literally his final piece of music.
Oh.
Yep, I believe so.
Oh, he didn't do bad. I think it's just people were just upset in general because of Homecoming. Shadow Memories is really damn good. Origins is a good game too, but that's neither here nor there. People were just upset, and this game just was the next thing for them to be upset about.
Like I said earlier, like this was kind of in a dark period of Konami, and like a lot of the at that time newer Silent Hill games were not really getting a lot of positive attention. A lot of the critics found them to be mid or just kind of like, nah, this isn't that good. And a lot of the kind of gamers in general weren't really enjoying it. Like, you know, like it's only now in hindsight that we've had the time, like that time has passed, that it's like we can really go back at these and just sort of like actually give them a fair chance. Because like, nah, at that time it was just like, nah, like people weren't really feeling these, and I get it. Like, I understand.
It's, to quote someone, it's really good. It's really easy to enjoy something without someone screaming in your ear that it's shit.
Yeah, oh, definitely. As a gamer for pretty much my entire life, like I have experienced that, and I've also seen it happen with plenty of games too, where it's like, oh, I really like this, but a lot of other people don't, and man, they are really fucking loud about it. Holy shit. Okay.
The one dumb complaint that I have, this is dumb. So I never played this game before. I thought it would have stuff to do with flooding and rain because it's called Downpour, and there wasn't that much flooding in this game.
Well, it's not that there's not flooding. There isn't, but like there's a lot of other water usage. And also there is a lot of rain, because if you stay out in town for too long, and if you start fighting more and more monsters, you start to encounter thunderstorms.
Oh, okay.
So,
you see, what I did is I took the 2 feet and I just ran through the town whenever I saw enemies. So
that's what you're supposed to do. Like, it's still following certain Silent Hill like mindsets. Like, you know, you probably you shouldn't try to like always fight. You should try to keep on going. You know,
which is the point of the breakable weapons.
Don't like breakable weapons.
I hate breakable weapons.
Yeah. And the fact that I can't just carry a bunch. If you're going to give me breakable weapons, at least let me carry some. Even Breath of the Wild lets me carry multiple weapons. Like,
does he get a TV set in this one?
No.
He doesn't.
Yeah. Even Origins
damn.
lets you carry around like 3 TV sets in your back pocket.
Origins is a better game.
It's not.
I like Origins. I think Origins is a good game.
I like
So-
Origins too.
I think, and this is a Joe theory, by the way. So this game was supposed to be an anniversary game. Like I said, if you need more proof that this game was, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that was scrapped from this. I think so. The Downpour stuff was supposed to be in this game. You can kind of see stuff of it. They don't really heave heavy into it, and I feel like that's because most of the story was scrapped. But there's also callbacks to other Silent Hill games in this game, such as there is a side quest where you can find the room from Silent Hill 4.
I did that, actually.
That's cool.
If you go through the game, if you go through a cutscene thing real quick, if you look for the scene where Murphy's sliding down like a slide and you're dodging stupid shit, you can actually see Harry chasing Cheryl up on top.
Wow.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's confirmed because at the end of the game, the joke ending, which is the happy birthday ending, you can see models for Pyramid Head and all the other Silent Hill characters, including a weird looking Cheryl and Harry, which doesn't really look like them. I think Cheryl's wearing like a pink dress, but it's supposed to be them.
That's weird.
Well, it's not that weird. Look, Mike, if this is in one of the endings for the Silent Hill sequel movie, there's the prison bus at the end of Silent Hill, Return to Silent Hill.
No, I don't remember what you're talking about.
Silent Hill
Revelations.
Ken, he's speaking truth, isn't he?
Yeah.
There is a prison bus at the end of Silent Hill Revelations, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about that movie is the mannequin spider. That's it.
That's part of the movie.
That's the worst
You know.
part of the movie.
It is the
Makes no
worst
sense.
part of the movie.
Okay,
There is
Mike.
no
So
best part of that movie.
I'm gonna ask you. You can give me. You have to do it in 1,000 words or less. What is the backstory for Murphy?
All right. So what I caught in this game, in my playthrough, is that his son got killed by some guy.
Pedophile.
So he broke up.
Yeah,
So
creepy neighbor.
he broke the laws, went to prison to hunt down this guy, and then made a deal with a security guard to kill him.
Correctional officer.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, security guards at the mall, dude.
Paul Blart.
Paul Blart, security officer, correctional officer.
How much better would this game would have been if Paul Blart was the guy that set him up?
I mean, it would have been more
taken-
interesting.
10 out of 10.
So yeah, there.
That's all I know. And then eventually you find out that for me, I didn't find out anything. I just eventually he got out of town.
So yeah, that's basically this. Basically, Murphy Pendleton had a son. His weird pedophile neighbor, who I think you can find something that says he's been kidnapping kids, and one of the kids he did.
There's a part, I believe it's in the library where you can find a lot of history about, like, certain people, and, like, there's actually this is actually one of the parts where I really want to praise the game, too. When you find out about certain parts, like the person that Murphy was fighting in prison and everything in the showers, like, and beating the shit out of and, like, attempting to kill, there's some, like, pretty fucked up illustrations of, like, oh, this person is a fucking pedophile, and
Okay, I didn't.
Jesus Christ!
anything.
Wow. Well, that's why in a Silent Hill game you look around and you explore and you click on things and everything and look up.
I picked up the notes. I just didn't read it. Well, to be fair, I couldn't zoom in because the controller I have, one of the buttons doesn't work.
Oh no!
So I couldn't zoom in on stuff in general if I wanted to.
Is there a backstory for the guy in the radio station, or does that just not exist in this fucking game? Someone
Doesn't exist here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good old DJ Ricks, I think his name was.
Bobby Ricks.
Yeah.
DJ Bobby Ricks.
But
You reminded
the
me
whole-
of Three Dog from Baldur's Gate.
He did.
the whole joke behind this, which is technically a general Silent Hill bad ending, is that if you don't atone for your sins, you're doomed to repeat the hell that is Silent Hill. Which you have in two characters you see, and technically both endings, which is the guy that drove the train is stuck in Silent Hill because he got drunk and killed a bunch of people, and Rick did something where he's doomed to be at the radio station forever because he's an asshole.
Yeah.
What train guy are you talking about?
The guy in the
The
beginning.
guy in the mine.
Yeah, the minecart.
JP or whatever the hell his name is.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
remember now.
the forest guy.
He's not around long. He like just disappeared. He was there and then he was gone.
He jumped over the ledge.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I played this game quick and I forgot like everything, and I just beat this game a couple days ago.
Mhm.
It just wasn't memorable to me. I also played this game mostly.
That's really sad because I don't know, like Mike, I know you're a dad. Like I wonder if any of that, like,
Oh no,
particular-
it's dumber than that. It's not like a good reason why I played this game. I don't like horror games a lot, and I don't like horror games when I don't have the ability to be a cheating bastard, and I didn't have working save state. So therefore, I was just on edge in general.
Well, that's good. It's a horror game. It should put you on edge.
Yes, but when I'm on edge, I play the game fast.
Yeah, like I kind of wondered if there were any moments of that, like of the plot that like
No,
spoke to you,
'cause
like, you're a dad, like
It has hit me before with games, but this game I wasn't paying enough attention. Like his son was dead, and then he sees his son. That part didn't really dawn on me until now. Like, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, I think I was just. I don't know. I was just
Honestly,
trying to get through the game.
I was pretty speechless at certain parts of the plot, especially regarding Murphy's son. Like, wow, that's especially for like a Silent Hill game. Like, goddamn, okay, like, wow, okay, kids just like small children just get fucking murdered, and
So I'm gonna say something stupid. So this game, I think, has the story in Homecoming. I think is better than this game.
Yeah.
Disagreed.
Disagree.
I disagree.
Entirely disagree. Oh my god.
I said it was a dumb opinion.
I agree.
Thank you,
That's
Chels. Me and Chels go walk away then.
I think the twist with the dad is better than the twist with the kid, though, in this game.
Well, okay, the reason I say that is because Homecoming connects to Silent Hill lore, where this game, in my opinion, doesn't.
And I like that it doesn't. Like, I honestly prefer that. Like, not everything needs to be the first two games. Like, you can still have Silent Hill without it just being like oh, you gotta have like the sexy nurse monsters, and you gotta have this, or like, no, like I want Silent Hill to be. I want Silent Hill to be consistently fresh and interesting. Like I don't know, like the fandom ruins shit, and especially for Silent Hill, the fandom ruins shit.
But you do have sexy monsters in this, and you also have, I forgot my family member was dead, and then remembered they were dead.
Do you think, what monster do you find sexy?
The blowjob monster that you have to find the invisible fucking blow.
Yeah, the mannequin thing.
The dolls?
The dolls.
Yes.
Yeah, the mannequin thing.
Where did you get a blowjob from?
How is that? Like their face looks like the inflatable dolls. Like I get that.
Yes.
That's not sexy.
Like a blow up.
I don't find them sexy. I find them like fucking creepy and weird as shit.
I think
just hit them real quick with a hammer. I didn't look at them enough.
Too, the mannequin monsters that send the weird ghosts after you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Joe, do you want to explain this more? Because I'm curious now how Joe Brain works for this one.
I don't know.
Okay, so one thing I will count, I forgot who said it, it might have been Mike. All the monsters actually do. This, like I said, this game does get some points. All the monsters are supposed to be based off of Murphy's mental state, but also we figure this out at the end of the game. Not only are you also in Murphy's disgusting train of thought hell, you're also in Cunningham's. So you have a woman who screams, which is a situation of his wife screaming at him because their child died. You have there's two different versions of jail people, which is obviously jail people. You have the blowjob ghost monsters, which obviously is you have pent up sexy aggression in prison. And I don't know, one of them's like some kind of weird bandersnatch that you find in the caves, but that's just a cave, so who gives a shit about that? It's a cave monster.
They're like winged something. Fuck them.
Yeah, those things suck, actually.
I do not like them.
I hate when they jump to the ceiling and then they fuck off for a little bit and they come back.
Yeah, you can't find them and they like fucking jump on you and it's like,
you can hear them though.
Yeah.
You can hear them.
Yep.
I did laugh in the mines once. Besides bitching about those bat things, I did laugh when you're like, these are the Gillespie mines. I'm like, you threw in a reference. Also, this game has something that I realize I don't miss anymore. QuickTime events.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Ironically, for all the things I do like about retro video games and certain things, I fucking hate the shit out of QuickTime events. In fact,
I like them sometimes, but not here.
I actually have to say this, like I'm so happy that certain games have started doing this. Like, for example, the modern Spider-Man games. I am so fucking happy that there's options in those games for like the quick time event to play itself. Like you don't have to like push anything. Like it just like the quick time event happens and the game just like, it does the button for you. Like, thank you. I hate quick time event. Fuck.
Okay, so John, I am Joe. Joe's the only one who likes quick time events. All right, cool. Go ahead and save that for later.
I don't mind them.
I don't mind them sometimes. My problem here was there's the one where you're on the minecart. I died 3 times when that fucker was choking me, and I was hitting the left to right, and he was like, no, we're just choking you and throwing you off the thing. I'm like, fuck you, game.
So if I may,
yes,
get
please.
good.
Well, hold on, Mike. I need you to remember, you need to look it up and change the settings in all your emulators.
Yeah.
Because that's an ongoing thing in emulators where if you have a newer controller, it won't read the inputs because it's faster than the controllers that came out at the time.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It wasn't... Well, I mean, the controller I used was a fake 360 controller, so... But I have used fake 360 and fake PS3s, and the fake PS3s actually work better when you're playing Sony systems. Like on PS2, I was trying to do something with a fake 360 and it wouldn't work, but the fake PS3, it worked. So... But I didn't think about checking emulators, and you're probably right. Yeah, that probably would have made it better, because that irritated me. Other than that, they weren't bad. There was enough leeway. It was just that for that one, you had to watch the whole minecart sequence. So that's how I heard Gillespie Mines like 3-4 times. I was like, I don't care. Stop telling me.
Is that when you turn the volume down?
Oh, the headphones came out. I just watched and waited. The only time headphones came out is when after I died, like there's a part with spinning blades and my dumbass didn't see the big circles on the ground when just don't step on the circle. And I died like 10 times before I went, oh, there's a circle on the ground. I was getting pissed.
I can give you another reason why this game loses points, sadly.
No sexy nurses?
No. I don't know who thought it'd be a good idea to give you A and B options for your choices. I absolutely hate that.
But they're not A and B. It's either A or A. Like, I went to save the girl, she fell down the thing. I went to go save someone else, he fell down the thing. I'm like, what's the point in giving me an option? They're just going to fall.
You're giving your morality points.
But I want there to be a difference for my morality, not just... We didn't want to spend money to change the cutscene, so you get the same exact cutscene.
Ken is also trying to say something. Go on, Ken.
I was just saying that you get your morality points.
Yeah.
That's how you get your endings.
I know, but I
If
wanted
your
to see.
Murph is not a piece of shit, you get an alright ending.
My Murph wasn't shit. I spared the woman in the very end of the game too.
There is only one. This game has one specifically best ending. Are we good to go there yet? Do we have anything else to talk about the game?
Yeah, I do have. I don't know. Have we talked about the fact that this game has a bit of an open world element to it for a change?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
It
talk about that.
100% does.
And it has side quests.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah, it does.
that's impressive. I wish it didn't. I wish it would just mandatory made me do them because since they were optional, I
Once
didn't give a
again,
shit.
Vatra doing some really impressive things, like especially for this smaller time studio for like making a Silent Hill game. Like I feel like they were given so much to work for, and it's just like honestly, like for the shortcomings of this game, I think they do some really impressive things. And like I said, this game is more than the sum of its parts. I respect the hell out of this game, and honestly, like. I think it does there's some pretty fucking interesting points in this. But no, let's continue on with that. Let's bring up the open world.
Chelsea, are you like me? If it's optional, you skip it in a horror game?
No, I'm it like you in a sense because I'm also a hoarder. But no, I do all the optional shit too.
It depends on the game.
Horror games, I skip it because I'm always on edge. Regular
Look,
games, I do it more.
I'm going to tell y'all my secret to playing horror games. Do y'all want to hear my secret to playing horror games?
Is you getting
What do you do?
stoned?
So what?
What do you do,
Is it
Joe?
getting stoned?
No. Simply, I look at myself and go, man, horror games sure are scary. And it's like, are horror games scary? Because you face the awfulness that's happening in the world right now and you're doing okay. And I'm like, you're right, world. What's scarier, Pyramid Head or the Orange Man running the office in our country? I'll go play Silent Hill 2.
Oh shit! Oh,
You can also turn your brightness all the way up. That's what I
Oh,
do.
yeah.
That's also fine.
Also play during the daytime with like your blinds open and like on a bright sunny day.
I've only ever been scared by one game that fucked me up. Is when we first moved to the house that we're in right now, and it was mostly empty. We had boxes kind of places, but we hadn't really moved in completely. And I played Resident Evil 2 Remake in my new basement in the dark, and I was fucking terrified. Like, I had a hard time sleeping.
Holy shit, Mike. Not even I would do that.
Yeah, no, I regretted that. Well, I had to get done for the show, but I regretted that decision
That
very
reminds me
much.
the first time. That reminds me
I
the
hate
first time.
basements.
Oh
I
god.
love basements. I'm
My
in a
basement's
basement
nice as
right
hell.
now.
That
me too.
reminds me of the first time I played the RE3 remake, and the first time I got to those giant mouth monsters that are just like legs with like a giant mouth, and I wasn't able to kill it in time, and it killed me. And like I saw the animation of it like biting Jill and then like crunching on her and swallowing her whole. Like holy shit, that scared the fucking crap out of me. Jesus.
I wanted to mess with the side stuff, and now I'm glad I didn't, because when I found out that they took away all my equipment, I would have been pissed. I went through all that trouble, got like the golden gun, did all this shit for nothing.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off too.
Because one thing about Silent Hill is I like collect end game, and knowing that wouldn't have happened, I would not have been okay with that.
I kind of liked that.
Yeah, same.
Like
Like,
I
it's not even
never ran out of first aid kits.
Yeah,
Neither.
same.
Even close. This
The
game,
fear of it.
it's a different kind of fear than what they were going for, obviously. But
Yeah.
like I like it because you're not this machine. You're just some dude who is not good at holding on to things.
Mhm.
And you're going through this town where everything is fucked and everybody sucks. And you're just trying to get out. There's no grand, I have to find out what happened to X or Y. You're not chasing down your daughter. You just want to leave.
Yeah,
That's what we all want to do.
Yeah.
None of us want to be in Silent Hill. We just want to go home.
Mhm.
That's fair.
That's how I felt. I just want
So,
to get
like,
the game over.
He drops shit. And that's charming, I think. But you can always find more shit. And that's part of my problem with this game. There's too much shit. You drop an axe, you accidentally pick up a rock. Well, you're fucked.
Mm.
Good
You
luck
say
trying
that.
to kill something with a rock.
One time I threw an axe by accident and it landed in out of the geometry and I couldn't get it back. I could
Yeah.
see it, but I couldn't get it back.
Oh, I've done that so many times in this game. I have lost great weapons.
I saw someone do the entire side quest for the golden gun and hit the wrong button to drop their regular gun, and they dropped the golden gun and it flew into the out of bounds. And it's like, cool.
Fuck.
I did all of that for nothing. Awesome.
Also,
Womp
I don't. This
womp.
might have been just another me problem, or it might have been my controller. So I couldn't aim and shoot in this game. To shoot, I had just hit the right trigger, and he just blind fired in front of me.
That is 100% the emulator, probably.
Okay, that's what I figured. That's why I couldn't complain. Like whenever, I try not to ever blame a game for emulation problem, things like that, because that is not right to me to blame a game for that. So okay, that's good. I figured it was just the emulator, but I was curious. Also upset this game is not on PC, but neither here nor there.
I have another fun fact for y'all too as well. Did y'all know this game came with a GameStop exclusive pre-order bonus that everyone had access to, even if you didn't buy it from GameStop?
Yep. Yep.
Kyle, what was it?
Wasn't it like a bonus weapon or something?
No, there's a locker whenever you get out of the caves and first get into Silent Hill. There's a locker to your right. It's the exact same code for everything. So you didn't even pre-order it from GameStop. You just had to go look up the code, and you would put in the code, and it gave you like a handgun, ammo, and like 2 first aid kits.
I bet GameStop was mad.
Fuck them, honestly.
Why? They already got their pre-orders.
Yeah, fuck GameStop.
Yeah.
They can-
Okay. Yeah. If it would have happened already, okay. Never mind. They wouldn't care then.
GameStop, I'm glad they're dead.
They're
They're
not
not.
dead.
They're not dead.
They're on like life support at this point.
You say
so-
that.
Yeah.
They're
They're not
hiring,
dead
by the
enough.
way, right now. I had a Facebook ad today for them hiring.
Oh,
I
ew.
sent it to Joe.
I'm going to swallow a fucking grenade.
Good.
Joe, is that your worst job was when you worked at GameStop?
No, the prison's still my worst job.
Okay.
How many people did you set up by having them kill another cop in the showers, and then he couldn't do it? So then you beat him to death. Don't lie. The world is listening. Joe.
Too many to count, not enough to matter.
All right, fair enough.
So
Yeah,
Joe,
that is a good ending, though.
Joe, fun fact of the day. This would not happen in prison. The guy that killed Murph's child is a sequestered inmate, which means even if they did have showers like that, they got rid of those showers in like the 2000s because they were sick of people playing grab ass in the shower.
Wow.
So actual problem in prison. So not only did that not happen in that area, there would have been a lot of different paperwork and cameras that would have shown that probably not only did Murphy do it, but also the other guy let him do it. So he probably wouldn't have gotten away with it in the first place.
Yeah.
But this is
What are
video
what are
game.
the showers like now? Are they individual?
They're, from what I worked at, they're 4 individual showers, and they're like closets basically.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's
and they
better
have
than
a
my high school.
it has a little curtain that goes up to their waist.
Okay.
Better than my high school.
Yeah, because they treat most prisons better than most high schools and retirement homes. So think about it. It's cheaper to go to prison than to retire.
Yeah, holy fuck. Wow.
I
Sad.
cannot wait until I turn 70. Oh, boy.
I can't comment on that right now, but I would like to, but I cannot comment on that.
I can't wait till I go to prison.
Yeah, same.
Do
I'm so
it.
excited.
If that's what prison actually is, then okay, I'll go to prison.
Hey,
Do what
Chelsea,
Murphy
you
did.
want to do a Bonnie and Clyde?
Let's go.
All right, dibs. Dibs, you guys heard it.
Okay.
Why are y'all fighting at my desk? Go. Get out of here.
Okay, you also have a cat on your desk? I do too
I have
at the
2
moment.
cats on my desk, and they're arguing.
Oh, I have one cat, and she's... Wait. Okay.
You're just like your father.
Gay?
No,
Yeah.
an asshole.
We just can't see it because it's not on camera, but I've seen his cats. No, his little black cat likes to try to murder him. That's probably what's happening right now.
No. This is the older black cat. That's my
Oh.
husband's cat. Did you?
Oh, okay, that makes more sense then.
Another fun fact. Do you know your cats develop your mental illnesses?
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
I
They
believe
pick up on
that.
they pick up on your personalities. I do.
Cat
That's
sleeps a lot.
100% true.
No wonder my cats are sluts.
My husband.
Shit.
My husband's cat is a girl, screams at me, does not like to be touched. My cat has ADHD and loves to cuddle.
Oh.
My cat just wants to eat all the time and demands attention. Yeah, that's kind of like me. She's my baby girl.
I do not have pets.
Get a
They're
cat.
wonderful. I have 4. Unfortunately, sometimes.
I love
Sometimes
kitties.
unfortunately. All right, so Silent Hill, Downpour. A couple of things I do want to...
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Before we get to the ending, I want to talk about that prison. So I was complaining about majority of this game, and then when I got to that prison, I was like, okay, the game actually got pretty fucking good. And I was surprised. That prison is something else.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
Anybody
like
else? It's just
I
a
don't
good
like
dungeon.
I don't like the parts where the monsters come out of the bars and grab
walls.
you.
Yeah, they're like, "Warrant."
Yeah. That was annoying. Especially, we didn't talk about...
I actually found that funny, like for such a horrific like horror game. Like I found that was actually really funny. Just like the way they'd like slide out, like, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, oh my god.
I mean, the prison is just a good dungeon, other than they take away your equipment. Also, why? Whose idea was it to think that balancing out a beam is a fun thing to do in a video game?
Look, just be thankful it wasn't the fucking PS3 motion control bullshit for balancing.
Oh yeah,
that would have been horrible.
Forgot about that. That was a thing.
I remember when the first Uncharted like forced to that shit, and I was like, "Oh, I hate this."
Hey, do you remember that game Lair?
That's what it was called.
Ew.
Lair, which the whole game was based around the 6-axis controller, but then they patched it out. Too late.
Hey, you know what else this game has in common with Silent Hill Revelation?
What?
This is the second piece of Silent Hill media that I have done for this podcast in 3D.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I fucking forgot this game was in 3D.
Yeah, it was.
Did.
Wow, you actually have a 3D TV. Nice.
I have a 3D TV that is probably like 13 years old now.
Oh, damn.
I love that goddamn thing so much.
I mean this in the most loving way, you fucking whore. I can't believe you did this twice.
You fucking...
Look, the 3D for this is great. It gives it depth. It's not a lot of stuff popping out at you. It looks good. The chase scenes fucking suck in 3D.
They suck in normal D too.
Yeah, they do, but they suck even worse in the third D. And you would imagine that'd be weird because more Ds is usually good.
Agreed.
So the fact the other world is essentially into like chase mini games, I think that hurts this game too.
Oh, big time.
Because like part of Silent Hill is being in the other world and exploring. I mean, you do a little bit of it, but most of it is run as fast as you can. Like that's all it is. You just run down hallways, you go and then the game starts to freeze up on you because your emulator is hurting, and you're like,
he just randomly hollers.
No, by the way, that actually happens on console too. Like
that wasn't just the emulator being bad.
No. This game, like this.
Okay.
This game has a lot of technical flaws in it. It's like I said, Vatra. They weren't the biggest like AAA studio or anything like that.
They
like these guys. I'm trying to say that these guys had like very limited tech stuff. So like the game doesn't actually run that well, unfortunately.
And there was a PC version.
Slow down though. Once.
No, there wasn't.
Yes and no. I'm gonna get there. Ken, what were you gonna say?
I think you're supposed to slow down when that thing gets close to you during the chase scenes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a choice.
But I think that's a feature, not a bug.
Okay. Oh, and to go back to my point, there isn't a PC version, but they were actually making one, and then Konami told them to stop.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But they were actually making a PC version of this game. Like, it was already in development and mostly done.
I actually would have bought this game again on PC. Like I said, I know this game has a lot of flaws to it, but honestly, I appreciate the ambition of it, and I would have easily bought this again.
Like I say, I'm not an achievement whore, but the fact that I couldn't unlock Steam achievements and I would get a trophy popped, I'm like, that's nice. That trophy don't mean anything, can't go anywhere. That's nice. So yeah, I would have been happier if I could have actually played it on legit Steam, which I couldn't. Yes, that was a small thing that bugged me. All right, should we talk about the ending? I don't think we talked about that much yet.
I think we wanted to make sure we covered everything before we start talking about endings.
We did, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Joe, do you want to take us away for that?
We haven't talked about the Boogeyman yet.
Oh, you're right. We have not talked about Boogeyman. We should do that next.
Boogeyman's pretty fucking important.
I don't hate his design. At least it's not knockoff Pyramid Head, but you can still tell they're trying to be Pyramid Head.
I like the Boogeyman design so much so that I'm like, can I do that costume?
What part of the you could?
Hell yeah.
What part of the Boogeyman outfit do you like?
First off, I love the coat. I got a thing for long coats. I can't help it.
Yeah, same. I also like long
fisherman's
coats.
Cap. I like the gas mask. I love the bullshit sledgehammer that's just a cinder block on a stick.
I also love the bullshit hammer that's a slender block. That's actually my favorite part of the whole thing.
Like, I love the whole outfit. It is giving like just joy and energy. I love it so much.
It gives more of a try than the Butcher from Origins.
The
Boogeyman and Downpour kind of, even though like this might seem a little odd of a reference because like it's not entirely that same look. It kind of reminds me of the killer from I Know What You Did Last Summer, the movie.
100%.
That's fair, yeah.
I
with a gas mask.
Yeah, and I really like that. It's simple, but it like totally works. It's effectively creepy.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, same.
It wasn't bad. I didn't really care for the ending part with it. Other than that, it wasn't bad.
All right. That fucking ending. I guess now we gotta talk about it.
So the ending, I actually give mad props. So through deciding how much of a shithead you are, your ending can go one of three ways, which is, are you a little bit of a shithead? Are you not a bad person at all? Are you a complete bastard both ways? Or do you let her kill you? Which in the big reveal, which like I said, I honestly think is a stronger ending of the game, or the strongest part of the game, it reveals that you are responsible for Cunningham, the actual cop that's been after you this whole time. You're responsible for her father's death, and depending on your choices, you either kill him or don't, to which you reveal that weird asshole that's with you in the beginning is also behind it as well.
Oh yeah, Lewin.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, thank you.
That guy is a fucking bastard. Like, man, like, honestly, like, that was honestly one of my favorite characters in this game. Like, holy shit, he is so fucking hateable.
If he was in a movie, William Fichtner would play him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like,
this is gonna sound like a weird comparison, but he kind of reminded me of like Johnny Knoxville, this fucking like southern piece of shit dude of just like oh, he's such a fucking bastard. Just
you know what? I really hope that some of the characters from this show up and Return to Silent Hill. I really do.
I'd like that.
It'd be funny, actually.
I just want to rub it in y'all's face.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be great.
So you have the forgiveness ending, which is, I believe you are not a bastard 100% at all, to which Cunningham forgives Murphy because he tells her what happens, but I think she also sees it through like the mind's eye. So she understands that it is not Murphy's fault, and she forgives him, and she says that he found his dead body and he fucks off. There is the justice ending, which is if you I think you have to make at least one or two bad choices, or you have to pick. Their choices have to be like, hey, this guy actually deserved it. So that's, I think, like the guy that drove the train badly deserved it. So which is I prefer to be the best ending, which is, what is it? Cunningham kind of forgives him, but also has some different words for him. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head. But she decides to go back to the prison and murk his ass. So I believe that's the better ending, in my opinion.
Yeah, but it kind of continues on that cycle of violence, which I feel like the best ending was actually trying to break. Like, it's trying to break the endless cycle, which, once again, I actually kind of respect. Like, wow, it's not like the quote-unquote satisfying ending. Like, it's like, no, like, it's actually trying to literally break ground. It's trying to break the endless fucking cycle of misery. Like, fuck, okay. Like,
that's fair.
I'll give
you that. I'm also a bastard, though, so.
I get it.
You have, I'm not sure if someone wants to look it up what affects it. You have the two bad endings where I think you have to pick at least one good option, probably, where I believe you're just doomed to do the same thing that the train driver and the DJ are doomed to do, where you are forced to live in the prison forever, like an asshole, which honestly is a fair fate if you want to be an asshole. And then there is the completely bastard ending where you get put on death row. And I think it even implies you killed your son and just blamed the guy, and then you also did something else.
Yeah, it does.
Not shitty.
Yeah.
That's what you were talking about.
I think the best ending, like the one that made me laugh the most, is I didn't actually get this one. I got the Truth and Justice ending, which shows Anne going back to kill Sewell.
Which, that's what I'm about.
Love that. Fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I agree.
If Anne kills Murphy, she wakes up as a prison inmate and has to do the whole thing that Murphy just went through.
Honestly,
Like,
fair.
That's great. I love that so much.
I love that. That's actually pretty good.
So, speaking of that, which I completely forgot, how'd y'all, what's that?
1 second, I have to go grab a cat that is using my Funko Pops as bombs. So I will be right back.
How'd y'all feel about basically playing as Pyramid Head at the end of the game, and then like stumbling towards Cunningham.
It was fine. I like that I got
Yeah.
to swing the hammer.
Yeah, same.
I was just like, yeah, you want me to put the hammer down? I was basically Thor while I was playing that. It was awesome. I was doing my best Chris Hemsworth accent, and it was a good time. We had fun. We had fun in House Sanity.
Yes, of course.
But it was also kind of hokey.
Mhm.
It was kind of hokey because the vision of Charlie was like, he's like, I'm not the boogeyman. And he just looks at his dad. He's like, not yet. And as soon as he said that, I was like, dumb.
I also found that boss fight dumb because you can't die.
You can die.
You can.
Oh, you can?
Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh,
That's
never
how you-
mind.
That's how you get the ending where Cunningham is now the prisoner and Murphy's the correctional officer.
My, how the turntables have turned.
Let's see how you like shitting in a hole.
You
I
stabbed
do
that
like the reveal
pedophile.
though, when she's like, "This is why I hate your guts so much."
Yeah, that was pretty good. I
and-
do like where if you won't kill Coleridge, Sewell does it and like just blames you. And then you find out that Anne did, like earlier, you find out that Anne did the same shit that Murphy did. Pulled strings, got put to a different place, basically just warped her entire life for vengeance. Which is it's the reason I like, the forgiveness and the truth and justice endings, because it takes revenge off the table. It's like, wow, we both fucking suck.
Yeah.
The only way forward is to do different things.
Once again, like this, I find this so fucking ambitious as a Silent Hill, like a plot in a Silent Hill game, like just really doing something different.
I just wish the game would have kept up with the ambition.
Yeah, same.
I think that has to do with like full offense to Konami. Konami kind of like fucking having a hand in it because Konami was not making good choices back then.
No, they weren't.
No.
This was like I said, this was a dark period of Konami. Like,
Well,
they're-
let's be
like-
honest, they're still not.
yeah, like
we got some good games out of them.
they're like
Right.
just barely squeaking by nowadays. Like the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake was actually like not fucking awful. The Silent Hill 2 remake was also not awful. Like
Okay,
actually
now-
both pretty decent games. And then now Silent Hill F, which is like, oh, this is actually pretty fucking good. Holy shit. Like, they're squeaking by.
Okay, so let's go into that. Now, Chelsea, you're a resident Metal Gear Solid expert.
Yeah.
Did Konami actually make Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, or did another company do it and Konami published it?
Yeah, it was another company.
Okay, Silent Hill 2 was another company.
Yeah.
Silent Hill
Blooper.
F, another company. Suikoden
Yeah.
Remaster, another company. My point is, Konami still sucks. They're just getting better at making other people do the shit that they won't do.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm completely fine with the company being like, "Here's our toys. You do something
Yeah,
with
same.
them." I'm
Same.
fine with that. But you're right,
I'm
Konami
actually-
sucks.
I'm actually
Better
pretty
than
happy with that.
Pachinko.
I'm actually pretty happy with that myself because it's like, okay, Konami shows that they fucking suck now, so like give the licenses to other companies. They'll make better stuff.
And of course, let's not forget Vampire Survivors
No, of course.
with their Castlevania DLC.
Yes, and the Contra DLC too. Like all these DLCs are so cool.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, and
like,
you had the turtle games that they're old turtle games too. So
Yeah,
Yep. So Konami still sucks. They're just getting other people to do the stuff that they don't want to do.
yeah.
And
I'm okay with.
And if you need proof that they're still putting a hand in stuff and not actually doing something good, don't forget, if you've already played Silent Hill 2 Remake, the original concept for that game was to have an older James Sunderland and to reveal that he was actually stuck in a time loop, but Konami chickened out and made Akira Yamaoka change it.
Okay, but
What?
like that would have been
That would have
fucking
been cool.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's bullshit. What'd you say, Ken?
tits. I said that would have been fucking tits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Like
And what does Sakura Yamaoka have to do? Like, what do you mean?
My
like,
bad. Not Akira Yamaoka, the other guy.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
Masahiro
Like,
Ito?
Masahiro Ito, yes, thank you.
yeah, okay, because I didn't say he's the composer. What would he have to do with that? Like,
Now, they did let him do what he did, which was make updated versions of the soundtrack, which was
Hmm.
the best thing they could have done, but
oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know. Okay. We covered this when we did Silent Hill 4. And I'm going to say it again. Fuck a Silent Hill 2 remake. Fuck a Silent Hill remake again. Give me the Room remake. Give me Downpour remake. Give me the games that were limited by the technology of their time that had different interesting ideas.
I would fucking love to see what Downpour would look like nowadays. Like, what would it be like now? Because, like I said, like, there's so much about this game and its plot and characters that, like, I really fucking like. And it's like, man, if they could just have the better gameplay to this too, like, oh, this could be a genuine slam dunk. Like,
and I think they're actually working on Silent Hill 3 remake also.
They're also working on Silent Hill 3 remake.
Sucks dick. Imagine what this game would have been like with a better fighting engine.
Yeah, no kidding.
Same.
And actual rain, but that could be used in the game.
Imagine what this game, Mike. Imagine what this game would have been like with the Callisto Protocol's fighting engine.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things you could have done with a remake here, and like, I would go to bat always for this and The Room because they are outside of the cult shit. Like, I love the cult. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy some cult stuff, but when they step outside of that is when the really interesting shit happens. Because you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw down for my boy Walter, because was he the dumbest villain ever in a Silent Hill? Yup, absolutely. Who thinks an apartment is his mom? But it was weird and it was wild and it was fun.
That's a good game, actually. Game was way better than any right to be.
And you know what I was thinking? You know, in Downpour, there's the little girl and then the little boy, and the boogeyman's coming after him.
Oh.
Is that supposed to be the little Miriam and whatever the boy's name, Locane? The kids that Walter killed?
Oh, that's fascinating.
Interesting.
Oh, I didn't even think it. Oh, I'm going to play this game again. Oh.
Billy. I think it was Billy. Billy and Miriam? Yeah.
Billy.
I don't completely know what you guys are talking about. I mean, I remember the kids.
In Silent Hill 4.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't remember. That was a few years ago.
Walter Sullivan.
I do remember him.
Legend.
4 was a good game. Like, I did smile when I found the apartment in here from 4. Like, I took a picture of it and everything. I just liked it. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah. Hey, you know what other game Walter Sullivan's in?
4.
Book of Memories.
See, I kind of want to do Book of Memories, which I didn't really come up before this.
Don't.
We're not going to, because I don't have a way to emulate Vita. I haven't messed with Vita yet, and that's what's holding me back. And I don't know if it uses any of the gimmicks of Vita, so.
I think it does, if I remember
I'm just waiting. I'm hoping that at some point they'll throw out some kind of port, and they'll put it on PC, and I can buy it at some point. I'll play it.
I doubt it.
Likewise.
Me too. But that's what I'm... Or something comes out and I buy it and I can emulate Vita perfectly. We'll see. It's on my... But it's not... You know what? Hey, the good news is they have new Silent Hill games coming out, so I can just put off Book of Memories and play better Silent Hill games.
Hell yeah.
Yep, we got Silent Hill 2 Remake. We got Silent Hill F. Maybe we're going to get Townfall. Is that still a thing?
I think so.
That's coming out. That's coming out in March 2026, apparently.
Right.
Yeah, all right. And we got the new movie.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna lie, Silent Hill F, not that bad.
Yeah, I love Silent Hill F. I was blown away by it.
I still haven't played it, but
Me neither.
I'll get there.
I haven't played it.
I'm in no rush.
Same.
I mean, next year we're doing Silent Hill 2 Remake, though. That's our plan. That's my plan.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also making sure we're going to do it because I actually pretty sure I'm getting it this year for Christmas or my birthday.
Oh.
So it will happen next year. My wife is buying it for me. She's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "You can buy me this game. I won't want to buy it otherwise." So plus, I want to do it. And I probably should use my PS5 versus my PC. Might chug if I try to play that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my PC chugged.
So
You should just
and I have a
use
PS5.
your PS5 anyway.
I agree. I don't use it enough.
Mm.
That was the other reason.
Yes.
Anything else to say? Or should we go to questions, comments, and memories?
Oh, that'll be fun.
I think I'm pretty much good to go. Like, I pretty much said everything that I could think of. I want to say commenting on this game. I just think it's really ambitious, and I think it's interesting. I feel like a lot of the flack the game got, like I understand, like, on technical stuff and, like, gameplay-wise, I understand the flack, but, like, I don't know, like, plot-wise and character-wise, I thought this was a very unique Silent Hill, and it really felt like it wasn't trying to do the same fucking thing over and over again. And, that's just me, though.
You're not wrong. All right, let's go to questions, comments. First, from the I Watched the Entire Blood Super Replay group, from Rees Mahinik, friend of the show. I'm playing Homecoming and I'm having a similar experience. They aren't as good as 1 through 4, but I really don't understand where the seething hatred for these games came from. There's a lot of fun stuff in them, If they didn't have the Silent Hill name, they'd probably be remembered as fun cult classic horror titles. Yep, I think that's a very good point that he made there.
Yeah, okay. I can understand that type of comment.
From Casey Heacock's friend of the show. I like Downpour. It's rough, technically, at least on my PS3, but I thought it had some cool ambition. Trying to make Silent Hill a bit more open and explorable was cool. Stuff like the combat is a little wonky, but I still like the game. I think it gets a bad reputation, but it's a solid effort and has some cool moments. It's been a while since I've seen it, but there's a part with a stage play that was really cool to me when I first played it. Yeah, that part was cool.
Yeah, that is a good part. I like that part.
And from Ross Ingram, the planned Month of Madness didn't go as planned. Originally, I had wanted to release Silent Hill 2, 3 HD, Downpour, and Book of Memories in March of that year. All three needed more dev time. Only Silent Hill HD made it launch date. I enjoyed Downpour. Daniel Litt's soundtrack was pretty good, too. What's your opinion on the opening Korn song?
Eh.
I liked it.
Metal as fuck.
Right, and then from Wesley Nicewater, Downpour is one of those games where it's never going to be as good as the original trilogy and gets way more hate than it deserved. It has its flaws, I won't deny that, but the things it does well, it does very well. The first thing that comes to mind is the puzzles, especially the theater puzzle where you have to set up the stage and sound effects that change the environment for you to enter. Yeah, but I also think the idea of the boogeyman, while not as iconic as Pyramid Head, was still an intriguing addition that I would have liked to see fleshed out more. My last praise of the game was the twist of the ending, revealing who the wheelchair man was and his connection to Murphy and the cop lady. Yeah, that was a nice twist.
Yeah.
And from the official Laser Time community, from Greg Dorino, it had some really good ideas, and the dark world chase sequences are brilliant on a technical level. Not a great game by any stretch, but worth playing to experience some of the highlights. I mean, it's definitely, I think almost all games are worth playing. So, especially like, for me, one thing, like when we started doing the Silent Hill series, I never thought we would get as far as we did. And the fact that now I can say, before, they started making new Silent Hill games, I was pretty much close saying, yeah, I beat all the Silent Hill games. So that feels good. I mean, I have Book of Memories and now 2 more, but still, it feels good. From Andrew Harbert, I'm actually a pretty big fan of Downpour. I didn't blow a gasket over the new soundtrack, and I generally thought the open world and side quest stuff was pretty fun. And now I got a ton. I won't be able to read all these from the Silent Hill fan group. A lot of people commented, actually. But I'll read a few. I was surprised. From Sam Mitchell, I love this game. I'll never understand the hate it got. Murphy was a good character, and I like the puzzles in the town. People always say bad things about Homecoming, Downpour, and Shattered Memories, and I'll never understand why. They put Silent Hill 2 so high on a pedestal that they can't accept the other ones, no matter how great they were. Silent Hill Downpour is better than that Silent Hill FBS they put out. Come on, let's be real. It's Siren and Fatal Frame combined. It's not Silent Hill.
Fuck you. Fuck you off. Silent Hill F rules.
I agree.
I haven't played F. I want to. I'll get to it someday. Hey, I saw it has an easy mode, so they were thinking about me when they made that game. They're like, yeah, we know there's people out there like Mike, so I'm something that I'm actually curious about when that day comes. From Chris Schulte, the story was good, music was good, atmosphere was solid, but the execution of it all rolled in together was, just as you said, extremely mid. Disappointing with what it could have been.
Yeah.
From Elijah Gadberry, my number one gripe with Downpour is the seriously uninspired monster design.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in here. Let me see here. From Sean Michael McCoy, I had high hopes for this game until I ran into the haunted car. I'm not sure what he means by that. The cop car, maybe?
Oh, the cop car?
It just shows up and drops off enemies for some reason.
I love those cop cars.
There's a side quest with them, but I didn't do it.
Side quest.
I fought 2 of them, and that was it. They were kind of dumb. But, all right, from Seth Worsham, story is great. The combat and controls aren't, but I liked it. Still own it. Aside from it glitching and regular screen freezes and it being difficult more than a lot of the other games in the series, I think it's a lot better than given credit for. All right, from Taki K, do all the side quests you possibly can. They are hands down the best innovation here, and what is by far the most open world Silent Hill design. Oh yeah, and shoot from the hip. Don't look down your sights. Takes away 50% of combat frustration, in my opinion. I didn't have a choice. Here's one from Robert Andre. Wish there would be a remake of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could agree with this. Yeah.
Fucking thank you. Thank you, Robert.
From Tina R. God, I haven't played this game in years. I don't have a lot of memories since it's been over 10 years, but I did enjoy the music and the game for what it was. I'd like to replay it someday, but I don't have a PS3 anymore.
Oh, no.
From Ian Garner, one of the issues are the glitchy-ass trophies. All right, here's a good one. From Andrea M. Honestly speaking, I do not remember it. I played it, and when I finished, I sold it. The only game I sold in my life. I'm a Silent Hill lover, but that one... Yeah, I kind of want to sell it, just because I'm like, this game's worth some money, actually. But I've been fighting with that, where every so often I want to sell my games, because I'll never... Especially after I beat them for the show, I'm like, I am never going to put that disc in, especially now that I don't have to. Like, there's never going to be a world where I can't emulate it again. Now, something I think about from time to time, because I'm just not...
No,
with
I get you.
games. But at the same time, I don't do it. The one time I took games to sell, I put them back in my collection. I went, nope, I changed my mind and walked back. Right. From Michael John Barrett, the story was okay. Just the invisible monster at the beginning kind of made it more Evil Dead, to be honest. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. From Anama A, my problem was the glitches. They got so bad on my PS3 that I felt broken and couldn't enjoy it. Oh, here's one I think. From Mike Roberts, I avoided it for ages because it got shocking reviews. Bought it on a daily deal and liked it. It wasn't up to Silent Hill 1 or 2, but still decent enough with some unique elements. I learned not to take reviews as fact, just an opinion, and sometimes a blinkered or biased one.
Hey, good for you. Hell yeah.
From Josh Anderson, it's a fine game. I play it once a year.
That might be a little excessive, but all right. Okay.
I think that's all that I'm going to read. But thank you for everyone that commented. Oh, I'll read one last one from Anthony Hamilton. The combat system was a lot better than the others. Also, there was a lot of great Easter eggs in it. I remember loving the first half of the game, but disliking the second half. Repetitive enemies and lackluster objectives, but a solid 7.5 out of 10 for me from what I remember.
Mhm.
Fair.
Yeah, that's understandable.
All right, and let's give away a Steam code. See what my next code to give away is. All right. Hey, a game that's been on the show. Heavy Rain. Your Steam code for Heavy Rain.
Run.
Heavy Rain is 7MC4AL0QDY D8ZJR. That is your Steam code for Heavy Rain. And then go listen to episode 2 after you beat that game.
So, funny enough, Mike
Yes.
often brings up on his Star Wars episodes that David Cage has not said anything about his Star Wars game. Not only did he just come out and say that the Star Wars game is coming out, but they're also working on a multiplayer game as well.
Maybe just, release a Star Wars game and then worry about a multiplayer game, guys.
I agree.
David Cage, kind of David Cage, though.
Yep.
And remember, press X to Jason.
Yeah.
Jason. That's my
Jason.
husband. That's my husband's name, and he hates it. The game.
Jason.
So I take it if you started saying Jason Ram like that, you would hear about it very quickly.
He's not home.
Oh,
Father, can I get a balloon, please?
I get a balloon, please.
right. The shelf stacker box. And Ken, why don't you lead us in?
I'm going to put this one on the shelf, surprising nobody.
I'm surprised before this podcast started.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. Because I've been hyped for this one. If you go back and read the chats, I've been all right, we're almost to Downpour. We're getting closer to Downpour. So I even took my PS3 out of a box and plugged it in just so I could play this again.
I'm glad.
Absolutely am putting this on the shelf. And it's going to be right next to my Silent Hill HD collection that works.
Nice.
Was that broken?
The Xbox 360 one sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Chelsea.
I mean, I like the story. I like the soundtrack. And as I was watching the playthrough, I'm like, this looks kind of fun. Like the little side quests, it sounds really fun. But then after hearing you guys say that, you lose your shit anyway, that just makes me not want to do it. So I think I'm going to stick it in the box.
Okay. I'll go next. I'm a little torn. Before I got to the prison, this was 100% a box. After the prison, it's going to get a stack. So, because I was tense throughout the entire game, but it is a horror game. That's part of the point. So, but I don't plan to ever play this game again in my life. Put it in the stack, because I didn't despise it. I liked it more now that it's over with, and I look back at it. So, and Joe.
I'm not putting this on the shelf because of me playing it too many times. But I also do not think it is deserving of the box. So I will go ahead and say to put this on the stack. I think it's a fine game. An okay Silent Hill game. I say as I've been playing much worse horror games recently, and much better horror games recently, for me to realize, man, I need to quit being hard on okay horror games.
What were some of the bad horror games you played? I'm curious.
I play... So the way I take it is, if I need a guide to do your horror game and I'm also not having a good time, you're not having a good horror game. It is a Silent Hill knockoff that Ken might have heard of, and I can't think of the fucking name. She has an eye patch in the game.
Oh,
Tormented Souls?
yes.
Yeah, it's a Silent Hill clone. It has camera angles. It's pretty hard, and the only way to honestly beat it is with a walkthrough, because it's actually that hard. It's okay, but I didn't have a great time with it.
There's a sequel coming out soon.
I hope the sequel fixes a lot of the issues I had.
I own it. Okay.
Next year in Spooktober.
Yeah, no. know at least a couple games for next year's Spooktober, but I am not saying that out loud. So
I
have
also
some ideas.
own it. Just throwing that out there.
We're just
I
saying,
don't
Mike.
remember buying it. But I know where it came from.
I got it
I
for
bought-
a gift.
Oh,
I bought it for $5 on PlayStation.
a humble bundle, probably.
One.
All right, and wait, Kyle, what about you?
Well, I'm gonna say easily this is gonna be on the shelf. I think this game is very flawed, especially on its technical limits, and I think that's sad too because I feel like Vatra. I don't know, like I feel like they weren't really given a lot to work with, but they still did what they could do, and they tried their best to even. I don't know, with the limitations. I think this game's very interesting and unique. I appreciate it as a Silent Hill sequel that's really trying to do its own sort of thing. I want to establish too, once again, I love the Silent Hill series. I love Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I think the Team Silent era was such an incredible era of video games, especially horror video games. But I think this game, honestly, is still interesting and unique. I loved what it did, and I think even with all of the issues it has, and I think this game does have its issues, I still really like it. I think the plot of this game is great. I think the storyline and the story too, the plot and the story are both great. I think the characters are interesting and dynamic, especially for Silent Hill. I actually, something I actually didn't really talk about in this podcast that I'll say now. I think the voice acting in this game is really fucking good. Like, especially Murphy's voice actor. I think he does a great job with what he's given. I think Anne's voice actress is also really good. She also gives a very layered emotional performance. I think, I don't know, like, I feel like Silent Hill voice acting sometimes gets shit for being kind of stilted and kind of wooden or just a little, not wooden, but like kind of weird. But I mean, like the first couple of Silent Hills, those were, English voice actors directed by Japanese, people. So like the language thing can be a little barrier, can be a little funky. But I think the voice acting in Downpour is actually really damn good and really effective. I think there's a lot of plot beats in this game too that are also great. I like the boogeyman as a monster, like a Silent Hill monster. Yeah, I really, really liked this damn game. I was really impressed with it. It took me a while to appreciate it, but once I did, it's like, nah, this is actually pretty fucking solid. And I'm happy that Silent Hill may be back for good? Question mark? I'm happy that Silent
No, I
Hill's-
wouldn't go that far. But it's back.
I know, but like, I'm happy that Silent Hill is at least kind of back because like Silent Hill F actually really fucking good as a game, and the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I think a lot of people were like, oh, this looks like fucking shit, and then like, oh, this is actually kind of good. Holy shit. And I actually like the Silent Hill 2 remake too. I wasn't really expecting a lot out of it, but no, like, I don't know, Silent Hill might be kind of back for now, and that's really nice. I just hope Silent Hill just keeps swinging for the fences. I hope it does interesting things. I just hope it stays unique. I really like Silent Hill Downpour, and those are my final thoughts. This is easily going on the shelf.
All right.
You know what?
And
We
yes,
didn't
go.
mention that real quick. I agree with Kyle on that too. We didn't mention that all these characters in this game are not unbearable, unlike maybe other. I can't think off the top of my head, but like other horror games that I played or other characters in games in general. Yeah, we didn't mention that, but I agree with you on that, Kyle. All the characters in this game are actually pretty solid too.
Yeah, Sewell is a fucking bastard of a villain, and you really fucking hate him. I actually really felt for Anne as a character and what's going on in her life and why she's doing what she's doing. I actually really felt for Murphy. I felt like the first time I found, I clued in all of the clues of what happened to Murphy's son and everything. I honestly teared up. That was one of that actually really affected me. I think this game, well, once again, really effective plot stuff. But yeah, that's just me though.
All right. And I want you to introduce what we're talking about next week. We're finally done with Spooktober, or there's still a couple content after you hear this, but then Spooktober's done. So we'll be talking about Drakengard next week.
Oh, shit.
You knew that already. So I'm excited for a non-horror game for a change.
Yeah, non-horror.
Boo.
I mean, I have played Drakengard and beat it before. I know what I'm getting myself into, actually. But hey, it has a dragon.
If
It
you
gets a
put-
plus right there.
If you put me on a crossroad and pick between Drakengard and Silent Hill, I would rather go to Silent Hill because at least I have a chance of getting a good ending on that route. I don't know what the
You're
hell
right.
you're talking about, Mike.
I had fun playing the game when I played it, but I haven't played it since 2004. So we'll see what my opinion is when I pull up my Steam Deck and play it the way Square Enix wants me to on my Steam Deck. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we should go to plugs. Chelsea, where can people find you at?
You can find me streaming on Twitch. It is Tyrant Cheeks.
Oh.
And Kyle.
Well, you can find me posting my musings and other bullshit on Blue Sky at chibiufo.bsky.social. That's at chibiufo.bsky.social, which is SOCIAL. And you can find my podcast, the Unidentified Flying Obsession Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
Right. And if you enjoyed this episode, there's over 850 episodes of podcasts. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to support the show, we do a Patreon, a little dog vote in our Patreon polls. Plus, we also, for $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube, like these wonderful people. Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch, and has her own podcast, Nerds of Broadcast. If you go check her out. And absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. They talk about MCU movies, and they are currently talking about Alien franchise. So check out his content too, and you'll hear familiar voices from this podcast on there. Not mine, but other people. And I'm going to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro courtesy to Elena at Hell Has Free. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram, and check out A Gamer Looks for Bill Tucker, currently on hiatus. We'll be back eventually. And please follow some and join our Discord. It's free. We're always having new people join our Discord and suggest things be on the show. That's how you do it. And please follow some Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, and rate and review get your podcast. I think it's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
See you, everybody.
Bye.
So long.